Hey, how'd my father die?
49 times we fought that beast, your old man and me. We had a chicken head with duck feet, with a woman's face too.
Oh, that's rad.
And it was waiting in the bushes for us. Then it ripped off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful. In fact, there was this huge mess and I had to change the floors.
The floors?
You see his blood, it drained into the boards and I had to change them. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. 'Cause something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yeah, every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love.
Yo, never knew my dad, he didn't care about me. Dead horizon is all my macro binoculars see. Moisture farming all my life and not a drop spilled. My aunt and uncle double sons and sipping blue milk. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sick of blue milk.
But then a desert hobo came and told me we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yeah, something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yeah, every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love.
Do not wear that outfit again. And if you wanna keep it clean, because I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me. Did you know that when you used to debut of me, her phone number one signals on? Did you know that, Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like to dissect girls that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes.
The following program is rated TV-17, containing bad language,
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
sexual situations,
Like, you're gonna take your pants off and stay.
nudity,
Sure.
and graphic depictions of nut-crunching dick kicks.
Oh, I just had to kick in the diddly again.
Parental discretion is advised. All right, we are live. Finally live. That was weird. If you're wondering, if you're watching this live or you're watching it back, for some reason this is the second time we tried doing this. This is the second time. It went live on X, but did not go live on YouTube for some reason. So we stopped it, started it all over again. So here we are, second time. Second time go around is the charm.
Twice as nice.
Twice as nice, as they say. Welcome everybody to the review. I do not have an intro for this show still because I keep slipping my mind. So we did an old school intro. We got the Bushes of Love. You know,
I forgot about those.
Yeah, I got the returning the videotapes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and did the old Akba intro, the Appreciating Comic Book Art Live intro, which I guess technically the show is kind of similar to that. So it worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Stepfather.
Yeah, but here we are. Sean is feeling good. We missed last Thursday because Sean was sick. So how you feeling, bud?
Still all right. So it was my neuropathy.
Okay.
My neuropathy and nerve damage in my hands and my arms were just too unbearable for me to fake the funk of a smile. But you know, I'm still in pain. It just kind of comes with the territory these days. But luckily, I take drugs, and they seem to help out a bit.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
Whatever works. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. I got a few of you filing in here. Hopefully, people can find the stream. If not, we'll catch it when it's after the rerun or whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna say hi to the chat real quick. I do have to give a shout out to Mark Penguin, Twisted Dreams, and oh man, there was somebody else that jumped in earlier that got lost in the original YouTube chat. But the first one we're seeing in this YouTube chat, and we're gonna go with this one, is our brother Ace.
What's up, Edwin? Good to see you.
What's going on, Edwin? Good to see you, man. You were number one in the chat, number one in our hearts. That makes you.
You're number one.
100% all day, every day. Let's go. Shadowhawk Talks is in the house. Is hail all, hail Joe M Sonntag. Hashtag.
Good to see you.
Don't forget about Sean.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? Good to see you. It's been a second. I hope you are doing well. Scribe Comics is in the house. Is hail Joe and Sean. Hail to you. Let's go. And we have our guy, Mr. I don't think I've ever messed that up before like that. Mr. Christopher Bouchard. Welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully that shirt has made it to you. And if not, hopefully it's going out soon. I have to check out the status of that order, but let me know when you get it for sure. If you guys didn't know, Christopher Bouchard was the second place winner on the leaderboard, and he got to pick anything from the Superior Press Comics merch, and he chose the really cool Dale Keown cover t-shirt. So sent that out to him. Hopefully that gets to him soon. All right, let's get in there. We got no intro. No, that threw me off. All that shit threw me off, man. Everything I had set up, I got set up again that I wanted to talk about. So, all right. If you guys don't know, we're going to be looking at Spawn, The Darkness issue 2 coming up here. But before we do, I had a couple things I wanted to bring up. I was telling Sean, I just saw us right before we went live. And I don't know if this is true or not. You know, you take everything a grain of salt, what you see on social media. But I thought this was interesting and kind of cool. It says, new leaks from my source. This is from Filmify? Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if this is legitimate. I have no idea. It says the main villain of Spider-Man Brand New Day is reportedly Hobgoblin, played by Jacob Batalon. With the Scorpion as an accomplice, this could be fire. So if you guys don't know, the person, what was his friend's name? Was it Ned? It was Ned? Okay.
Yeah.
There was a long-running rumor that Ned was going to turn into the Hobgoblin. I remember that back when, it was Far From Home came out. I think that rumor started.
And that's like Peter on the
yeah, and at the time I was just like, how's that going to play? He's not the most in shape guy, you know.
Yeah,
but
don't body shame him.
Well, you know,
he's round and
happy,
lovable.
Happy. Yeah, round and lovable, round and happy, I guess you could say. The thing was though, have you seen this actor lately?
No, I have not. I've only seen him in these movies.
All right, let me look this up.
No, that's not true. I saw him in person like about 6 years ago in
person.
Yeah. Like you know, at the Jarvis Center, they had those big metal doors.
Oh yeah,
like divide things. He was there counting it down to open the doors. I was like, I know that kid, not personally, but was cool.
Okay, let me find this. Here we go. Here's a picture. This is what this guy looks like now. So, I mean, now I think he could play this. I think he could do it. Let me bring this up here. He shed a lot of weight. I think he started working out. He's a lot thinner. So I'm thinking you can actually play a character now instead of just the dopey sidekick. Yeah, still a little, pudgy around the edges there. Right here, but look how skinny he is now. What do you think? No?
Yo, he looks like one of those metal bullets that chicks stick up their asshole. Like, look at the shape of him in that one. It looks like a metal bullet.
Oh man,
up their butts and they walk around and
like yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, that sucks for him.
Yeah,
that's a shame. Okay. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. What would you think of the Hobgoblin being the main villain?
I love the Hobgoblin.
I think it would be awesome. He's one of my favorite characters. I actually like him better than the Green Goblin.
He's there. I love the origin of the Hobgoblin, where he stole the suit. He made his own molds.
Cool. I just like the look of the Hobgoblin. Always was cool. Like, I don't know, like the blue and the brown. His mask, I think, just seemed cooler, even though it was essentially kind of the same thing. I don't know why. I just always liked the Hobgoblin better.
With the cape.
He had the cape and everything, So Michael Pritchard says he's going to be the Rhino.
Ooh. I see that.
It's gonna be interesting, whatever they do with him, is all I'm saying. We'll see if that plays out. We'll see if that works. I don't know if it's going to or not. But I don't know. I am excited for that movie though.
Same here.
Oh shit! I saw another rumor, and I'm not gonna look.
Let's spread them.
We're spreading those rumors just like butt cheeks. There was this, and this could be. I can't find the post on X, so it's probably not true. But somebody was saying that Sadie Sink chick, or whatever her name is from Stranger Things, the redhead.
Yeah.
That her role in the new Spider-Man movie is going to actually be Rogue.
Oh, really?
That's again, I can't confirm or deny it. It's just something I saw on the interwebs. It could be completely horseshit.
Yeah, but you broke the news here.
Well, I'm breaking the news here. I'm breaking news here on the review. What would you think of that? I mean, if she was going to be Jean Grey, I can see that. Natural redhead, fits the part, or maybe some other redhead in the Marvel universe. Rogue, though, I don't know if
I'm with it.
Yeah,
look, I'm
assets to be that character. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Rogue's got to be voluptuous.
Yeah, but I'm with
Southern Dixie.
Like, I don't see her as Jean Grey either. Like, Jean Grey's like drop dead, gorgeous supermodel, hot.
Yeah, Jean Grey's hot too.
This chick is fine.
That's true.
She's legal, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
But like she's not like Jean pretty.
No, you're right. Yeah. You're right. You're right on all that. I don't know what she's gonna play. I don't want it to be Rogue though. If it is what it is. I'm not gonna bitch too much about it. But just there some of the actresses they were putting up for Rogue were like these beautiful women, big tits.
I'll take them.
I was just like, let's do it. Let's do that.
Yeah.
For once. Why not? These flat-chested actresses. I'm kind of over it. I'm over it. Christopher Bouchard says no to Hobgoblin. Green Goblin is my favorite. Nice.
Okay.
Matthew Rummer. I thought they confirmed she is Jean Grey. That's what I thought too. Like I said, it could be complete BS. It's just something I saw. One of those crazy. What is going on with my mic stand?
She's Professor X. Throw everybody for a loop.
Matt, it's just one of those things I saw. It's probably BS, but I saw it right before we went live. And I'm like, what if? Talk about what would you feel if that was? Because if they're gonna recast Rogue and they're gonna give her actual Rogue powers instead of like the what was the chick's name? Anna Paquin, actress who played Rogue.
Do?
What did she do in the movie?
Yeah, like it was whack. Like she basically touched Bobby and
yeah. They gave her was the power sucking power of the touch.
She didn't fly. She
She
wasn't.
didn't fly. She wasn't invulnerable.
Well, you know what?
Super
To be
strong.
fair,
Okay.
there was no
give it to us.
Captain Marvel in that universe, so she couldn't absorb those powers.
That's true, but don't you think when you're starting off, X-Men being pretty much the first real superhero movie, there was no lore yet except for in the comics. They could have found a way around that and just been
They
like, those
could
were
have,
her
but they
powers
had
from the
no
get-go.
budget. They had no budget.
Oh, that's the thing too. Yeah, the budget. They
Like,
could
the
barely
most
make
they got
Storm
money
fly.
wise was Cyclops' optic blast for a few seconds collectively.
Yeah, and they hardly had any CGI in that movie. I mean, they
Yeah.
did, but it was not a lot. And Storm still did the old wire routine. Her and Magneto, they were always on wires. There was no CGI with their flying like you get nowadays. Old school.
"Oh!"
Shout out to the X-Men. That was a time, man. Remember that movie came out? You remember how
Oh, do I?
excited
Yeah.
going to the theater? I didn't even care what we got at that time. Right? Now, 20 some odd years later, we're all really picky what we get with our movies, and how they're adapted. Going into that movie, I had no expectations except the fact it was the X-Men. I didn't care that it was loosely based or the characters were different or they wore the black costumes. I was just like, this is
Hugh Jackman was
X-Men.
pretty dumb. Like that
At
hair
first, it
was,
took me a
was
second.
wild.
Yeah.
That hair was wildly dumb.
Yeah, it got better in X2. And then they kind of refined it as they went, and made him look his own character. He was never going to look like it was in the comics. So you just can't pull that off on screen.
Yeah.
Although Henry Cavill actually looks pretty good with a fairly close, Logan look in Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the new villain, Knobgoblin? Did you watch the Master of the Universe teaser trailer and the fan made a Raphael? Funny you should mention that. I'm going to bring up the Raphael one. We're going to watch this before we get to the comic. We're going to watch that real quick because I did see that today. I guess it dropped today. And I had seen the Leonardo one years ago. But I was blown away by this. Like, this one is by far the best. Paquin brought some pathos to her
hold on a
character.
second. Somebody did like a fan made of the Master of the Universe, but with the original score.
Oh, really?
So
Of the trailer? Interesting.
Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, bring this shit.
Right. Yeah, so Daniel Kilaki says Paquin brought some pathos to her character. What does that mean?
Use smaller words.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Break that down better. First movie was actually fantastic. It was. If you watch it today, it doesn't really hold up because of the lack of budget and now what we expect with comic book movies and how just grandiose they become. But it was still a great movie, and for the time, it was awesome. Seeing Wolverine pop his claws for the first time, fighting Sabretooth, all that was really good. But the movie that really took off, X2.
Yep.
X2, they figured it out and they put it together. Bryan Singer really knocked it out of the park with X2, and you had that fantastic scene where Wolverine is just wasting all those military guys that are storming the mansion. Good shit. Ace says, me and my friends went to 3 screenings on opening day. Nice. It was amazing seeing the X-Men on screen for the first time. Yeah, facts. See, nobody that's not our age, right? Late 30s, early 40s, nobody's going to understand that because they just grew up with the MCU, how it is, big budgets, all that stuff. Nobody's going to remember unless you're our age going and seeing X-Men for the first time and actually seeing these characters that you had looked forward to for like 10 years. As a kid, I was always like, when are they going to make an X-Men movie? When are they going to make an X-Men movie? And they finally did, and it held up. It was good.
Yeah, but they also think like Iron Man was like a #1 comic book, when in reality it was a dud.
Right. Ace says Masters of the Universe looks like another modern audience made flop. There are things that worry me a little bit about it, tiny little things, but overall, I think it actually looks pretty decent. And I want to see another trailer until I make like a full opinion on it. I want to see a second trailer, a little bit fuller of a trailer. And this is what I think is going to happen. Prince Adam was sent to Earth for protection. Tilo and all of them are going to go get him because he needs to become He-Man or fulfill his destiny, all that kind of good stuff, right? That the normal kind of Luke Skywalker storyline, right? You're going to go out on a hero's journey. And you're going to see Prince Adam probably for 3 2 acts. The third act, he's going to become He-Man. And we're only going to really see He-Man for like collectively maybe 10, 15 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Sean?
I think, well, I heard that they went in and did some editing after hearing like fan requests or nerdisms.
Okay.
I know a certain somebody made a tweet this past summer
Certain somebody.
about a certain movie, and it turned out this was the movie that they were talking about. So maybe the studios got afraid, and that it got leaked out that this was going to be a flop. But I'm worried that this is going to be like Bedazzled or Enchanted. What's the one with the chick? You know, because it looks like Enchanted. Like, oh, he goes to Earth and he's running around, and oh, he needs to get the sword.
Oh, yeah.
And the chick Teal is looking for him.
I worry. So those are the things I worry about right there. I don't like the meta aspect of him being on Earth and He-Man being a character. You know, John Malin brought
a comedy.
John Malin brought up a good point. You know, like if they go with like the Hook feel, like Hook, where Peter Pan was a fantasy character in real life, even though he was Peter Pan and it actually existed, that could work. I don't necessarily know if they're going that way or not, but I think it looks fun, but it looks like an MCU movie. That's my only complaint. It doesn't necessarily look like He-Man, so to speak. It looks like they're trying to take the concept of He-Man and make it a MCU style blockbuster movie, you know, which could work out. You know, again, holding out judgment until I see another trailer and then actually go see it. That's all I can do.
That's all you could do. Like, we're gonna do all these what ifs. Like, oh, until we see it, we'll know it sucks. It was a cool trailer. Like,
it was a good, and I think the costumes look good. I think they actually, as far as let's bring it up. We'll check this out. Let's bring this up. But Daniel said, pathos is sadness or a heavy heart, and then he apologized for using the big words. Thank you. We do appreciate that clarification. All right, this has been out for a week, but why did it do that?
I don't know.
Okay, let's watch it. Oh, it's muted.
Is it Raphael?
Huh?
This is Raphael.
Oh, well, that's why it's not working. I brought up the wrong one. Okay. My bad, guys. Don't.
Oh, and we had heavy news this week. Sal Buscema passed away. So, you know, God bless him and his family and everything that he's brought to the comic book medium as a storyteller, illustrator, penciler, inker. So, speaking of
Spider-Man, one of my favorite issues that Sal did was that Spectacular Spider-Man 300. No, it wasn't 300. What was the one where Green Goblin died? Where Harry died.
It was like 200, right?
It was 200.
The Prism cover.
Yeah, where Goblin's like holding Spider-Man down. Yeah, it's like all. Yeah. That was one of my favorite, and I actually liked his run on Spectacular Spider-Man because it was such a different style than a lot of the other Spider-Man artists at the time. It really stood out. Like, you know, you had Bagley, you had the guy that was on Web of Spider-Man, which I can never remember his name. You had Tom Lyle,
Alex Soviak.
Good stuff. I loved his work. You had Tom Lyle on the actual Spider-Man book that stood out as well because he had his own unique style. And then you had Sal.
I could go on for days about Tom Lyle's art.
Yeah, rest in peace to him too.
Yeah.
What, man? It's been a second, right? 5 years, 10 years.
About that, yeah.
Wow.
But let's talk about Sal for a sec. Like, Sal's style, like, he had like a dead line, and I didn't like how he drew here. Like, you see, like, this part of the face, like from the nose to like whatever this is called.
Yeah.
Like, even on broads, he had that. But other than that, his gestures,
like the cheekbone,
his area. Storytelling was awesome. Like, I see some Kusada-isms in it, some Otleys, you know, because it's about the gesture, not the line work or the whatever. But man, that guy could fucking draw a comic book.
Yeah, no, that's
his
a fact.
Hulk, his whole Incredible Hulk run, man. Like that's my Hulk. Like, that was on kind of with the Romita Senior head.
Oh, okay.
Was the Hulk of the early 80s, you know, not so much the cartoon, but around the era too. So that's my Hulk.
Buzz says the dialogue between Charles and Eric made the movie. You felt the history between them. I still quote those lines.
Oh,
It was
fantastic
good.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic writing.
We're the future, Charles, not them. I was like that
Yes.
one. Hello, all you awesome people out there. Hail Joe and Sean. Yeah, says the Don.
Sup, Don. Donarino.
What's going on? Shout out to Scribes. Shallock says, I'm an old fucker. I also watched the Spider-Man and Captain America movies on TV, not to mention Incredible Hulk and the Wonder Woman TV shows. That's a little old, but we were there. We were young.
The reruns, USA
We were there.
Network used to run them in the early 90s, the Spider-Man shows. I got that on VHS there. We need a VHS player to watch those.
Matthew Creek Arthur is in the house. I do not. Yes, please, everybody like the show, share it out, let people know we're live. This was the second time we had to go live. For some reason, the first time YouTube did not go live. I have no idea what was going on. Black Spider's in the house. What's up, fellas? What's up with you?
How are you?
He's saying rest in peace, Sal. Absolutely. Oh, we got Twisted Dreams in the house. Also dropping a $2 $1.99 super chat. Says a penguin is a bird who cannot fly. That is 1,000% true.
Subject's notes. The extraction theory papers. Am I the only one who did the reading?
Now here's the thing. I should play that for Mark because he was here, even though he's not here right now. He was here.
So, Mr. Penguin, a penguin is a bird that cannot fly. I am a man. I have a name.
And his name is Mark Penguin. Drew G is in the house. What's going on, Drew G?
How you doing?
Guys,
Thanks
what's
for
up with
stopping
you?
by.
Also got YSA. Let's go. The man. Awesome to see you guys. All right. We're going to take a look at a couple trailers real quick, and then we're diving into the Darkness issue 2. Let's jump into this, though. This is the He-Man trailer. I know it's a week old, but let's take a look at it. Let's talk about it for a split second. Not going to dwell on it too much, but here we go.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff
is real.
Real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe.
Oh, yeah.
So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's
Earth.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry. The sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
She's got Down syndrome eyes.
Really?
Like round.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You protect them.
Peace, man.
I have the power!
Sick.
Okay, he could be a little more shredded and a little bit bigger.
Okay, I saw somebody complaining about they wanted a little bit more of a jacked He-Man, and I was like, I mean,
I think it was Andy.
But was it? I feel like I didn't recognize the person today. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're looking
Like,
at
he's He-Man, he's the master of the fucking universe.
that's true. If you're trying to match the character for character, then he needs a little bit more Schwarzenegger. You know, I think like Conan style Schwarzenegger. We got Rick Saylor in the house. What's going on, Rick?
The common thread in all of my failed schemes is human stupidity. People are just too stupid to accept me as their leader.
Always and forever. Twisted Dreams says, fuck He-Man. The best movie of 26 is Rip.
That's good. I enjoyed that.
The
That was
Rip.
pretty good.
Oh, with Affleck and
good
Matt
twist.
Damon.
Damon.
I still got to watch it. No spoilers. So, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to overanalyze a trailer or a teaser.
I will. There's a sorceress. Like, dude, everything about this besides him being not that rich, like, just fucking got me in the feels. Sorceress, trap jaws in it.
What do you think? What do you think of Castle Grayskull?
I think it looks cool.
What's interesting about this, Sean, is it looks like Grayskull and whatever the other kingdom is are attached to each other.
Yeah,
and I almost wonder if they're doing that, almost modeling after the old playset.
Maybe.
Do you remember the old playset where it had like everything was like together? Because obviously you're not going to keep them far apart. So you had Castle Grayskull, you had He-Man's castle, and you could like almost put them next to each other and attach them like this big old playset. And maybe I'm imagining that, but I remember it being like that. I feel like that's what they're doing with this. It's just kind of a play back to that. Again, it's like I said, they are doing their attempt to kind of get into the MCU audience with He-Man properties, IP, which is fine. But this looks, if you were to show this to me, I'd just be like, this looks like an MCU movie.
Yeah.
You're like Thor or something.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It works. I got no complaints about it. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me one bit. So far, so cool.
Yeah. But I'm also worried that it's going to be like the Smurfs.
Which one?
Like, I guess the live action.
Oh, where they go into the real world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about too much yucks.
Yeah, I hope that's not going to be the case. Although, I mean, a little comedy is fine. If what they're doing is what I think they're doing, it's going to be more of an MCU formula, then it's going to be, the one-liners, some funny stuff here, there, maybe a little slapstick, and then heavy on the action adventure, the big spectacle of it all.
Mm-hmm.
SWL or SW Legion Rob or Lego Rob, geez, I can't read. Says pulling the nostalgia strings for the sure. Yeah, and I'm actually one of those guys or one of those people. I like nostalgia. I don't look down on it. I know that there's a narrative out there. I've heard Eric July talk about it. Other people talk about it, member berries and all this kind of stuff. I'm fine with it, man.
Yeah, I love a thing for a
shit.
reason.
Yeah, I'd rather see shit that excited me as a kid and go enjoy that in a theater than, something gay,
Yeah.
So give it to me. The nostalgia aspect of Deadpool Wolverine was awesome.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I'm fine with it. I got no problems whatsoever. Black Spider says, one thing I love about He-Man toys is the artwork on it. I believe the artist also did some Golden Book stories. Yeah, I think if you guys follow John Malin, he's having a members only at the end of February, last Tuesday of February. I think they're going to be looking at some of those He-Man books. Did you know that Mark Teixeira did one of those books?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
All right, so Kelly Jones did Aerators or Sectars. Mark Bagley did Visionaries, and Tex did Master's work. Yeah, a bunch of those. If you deep dive and go into like the old Marvel, Star Comics for some of them, Marvel Comics.
Yeah,
like those toy line books had some dope ass art. Bart Sears.
Oh, nice.
Did the mini comic for Sectars. The one of the bug guys. So like one of the bigger toys. The mini comic, he did that. Some dope ass art, man. So, yeah.
Twisted Dream says Rob Liefeld talked about that with Mark today. Mark who?
Mark who?
Mark who?
Mark who?
You tell us what Mark you are talking about. Once He Dude is available on streaming somewhere, I'll watch it. Not trip to the theater for me. No, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, like, I have to decide if I want to go see it in the theater based on the next couple trailers because it's expensive. It's expensive, especially movies like these. I'm taking my wife, and now my daughter's getting old enough to appreciate and like this kind of stuff, the MCU stuff, these PG-13 movies, and she's going to want to go. So that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money to shill out. So I have to really want to see a movie now to go see it in the theater. So I don't know. We'll see. Texted He-Man. Yeah, he did old. I don't know what issue it is. But sub to mail in his channel, become a member. I mean, and check it out. But yeah, the text Jared did, like Sean was saying, a bunch of good artists. I didn't even know. So I'm looking forward to that episode if I can get on it. I gotta find the books first so I can actually read it. Wiley Jays is in the house, says, I have hope for this one, and I'm usually an old curmudgeon about these movies. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. So there's there's your woman right there. Gotta get better.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Like I said, all these costumes are good. What'd you say about Tila?
She had Down syndrome eyes.
I didn't see it.
You go back.
Okay, let me all right, hold on a second. Let me find the scene where they're in the cockpit. Okay. Here we go. This one right here. Where she looks at him. Or maybe not that.
No.
Did I miss it again?
Yeah, you did. More towards the beginning. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was right around here.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Right there?
Yeah. She looks like, oh, this is so horrible. We're gonna get struck. Fuck it. So she looks like there's this one down. You know, it's the mother's fault for recording the girl. Like they have her be like a hood rat chick.
Okay.
And like it's so so horrible to see. And they put her in like black leotard. Fuck, I didn't mean for this out there. And like a red wig. And they're like, oh, she's looking for a boyfriend or whatever. And she's like, Cardi B's my boo. And then they're like down B is what they. It's so fucked up. But she has round eyes, so that's Down syndrome. It's Down syndrome eyes. She's got.
Okay.
When I find the real, I'll screen capture and send it to you. You'd be like, oh, it's Tila.
Yeah, I probably will. Send that to me. I want to see it. Skeletor, fucking awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't care what anybody says. Everyone complains about accurate, right? Give me the comic book accurate characters they want him to look like. They killed it on this. He looks like the freaking toy brought to life.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, look at the textures on his body there and everything. Mm-hmm. It's almost like blue skin instead of like some kind of costume he's wearing there. But yeah, no, they
well, he has blue skin in the cartoon and toy.
It's actually blue skin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All this time I thought it was a costume.
No, and then there's Goat Man to the left. That's fucking so cool that they're including him.
Hell yeah. Well, why wouldn't his face be the skeleton face?
Like
I always thought he was a skeleton.
Yeah. Well,
I always just assumed he was this underneath everything.
So the mini comic,
like
the cartoon, and I think the toy, like they all have some sort of different lore to one degree or another. Like because the toy and the mini comic came out before the cartoon. So how he got that is different.
Well, still looks awesome. Like this is a selling point for me. If I was gonna go see it in the theater, which I might, this would be why, because I'd want to see this character as long as he does the voice.
Yeah. I think he could pull it off.
Leto? I think Leto could do it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people give Leto shit because he's a weird dude.
Good actor. I thought Tron was cool.
Yeah.
I thought Tron was visually beautiful, was awesome.
Wiley J brings up a very important question. He says, so Evil Lynn or Tila? Who are you taking home?
Both.
I was just gonna say, why can't it be both?
Yeah.
I think Tila would be just a fun, normal kind of romp, maybe a little bit more physical because she's a warrior, and Evil Lynn would be dirty. I think she would be down to do three knuckle stuff. Yeah, butt stuff. Yeah, so best of both worlds right there. Trapjaw looks awesome.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of the characters in this look good. Like I said, one of the best things about this movie I can give kudos to is the way that they made the characters look. Is Fisto in the He-Man movie?
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Okay. Man, they're putting everybody in. Rick will be 8 p.m. Eastern. What's going on?
He's doing a Sal Buscema tribute stream
Oh,
on Sunday.
YSA?
Yeah.
I missed that. Here we go. Oh, Sal Buscema tribute stream this Sunday with my friends. I'm painting. Nice, man. Awesome.
What was that about, Guy?
Who? What?
There was a comment about Guy Dorian.
You can bring it up. You have the power.
All right. Well, I don't know. Overbring up.
You have the power.
Nice. Tell him I said hi. Guy's a good dude.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right. There's that. Like I said, I didn't want to hang on that for too long. I do want to take a look at this Raphael real quick that dropped today, which is really, really awesome. And then we will jump into the Darkness issue 2. This is running a little bit late here, but here we go. Sean, you have seen this or you haven't seen this yet?
I have not.
Okay, you have. This is I'm just gonna let it play. And then we'll talk about it real quick. Here we go. Raphael test footage for whatever this dude's trying to do. I feel like this is kind of like the Deadpool, get something out there to show people how badass it could be. So then there's demand. And I'm digging it. Here we go. What's up, Skip?
Nope.
I don't think any of this is AI. I think this is all animated or whatever, like a video game.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care. Give me this any way you can.
I like how they're incorporating a little bit of the movie designs with
a
little more yeah, look at that. Looks dope. Probably a little bit bigger than you should be, but
Is that you or him?
that was me.
Oh, I was like, that's horrible.
Hey.
Not like no, you did a fine job. Like, wasn't Raphael. I just want to hear him say, damn. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to John Likens, who's been doing all this. He did a Leonardo. He did a Donatello one as well. I'm waiting for the Michelangelo to drop. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a movie like this. Remember when they were going to make the Last Ronin movie? This is kind of what I thought it would be like. You know, like this kind of more adult violence. Now, granted, these are robots. They're kind of the cartoony foot when you see him. Although the first one he does stab and he bleeds, so I don't know what's up with that because
Maybe it's oil.
It could be. But yeah, that last scene, watch that last part again, was sick as hell. It's just that's good. No, I dig it. Give me more of that. So I wanted to give that a highlight there just because, you know, shout out to people creating really cool stuff out there. Like I said, I don't think it's AI.
Yeah,
I think that's legit.
Yeah, I hope so.
Wiley J says we need a gritty G.I. Joe like this. Yeah. They need to not be afraid to take these old kids properties from the cartoons and give them a little bit of a more mature feel.
Yep.
Yo, they really need to lean into that a little bit. After the success of Deadpool Wolverine, I think you can do it because you get a lot of nerds like us, a lot of older nerds in our 40s, you know, and in 30s are going to go pay to see that stuff. It's going to make money. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
So they needed to do it. All right. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for jumping in. If you haven't yet, please like the stream. Share this out. Let people know that we're live. Get in here and have a good conversation. We're going to be looking at the Darkness issue 2. which the Darkness issue 1 was fantastic. So will this hold up? Is this a worthy successor when it comes to the second issue, or will it fail miserably? We're about to tell you guys right now. Let's bring it up. Let me get the right screen here. Okay, here we go. All right. Darkness issue 2, written by Mark Silvestri, art by Raymond Gay, colors by AP, I'll say, and Troy Petrie, I think, is doing the lettering. This cover is not by Raymond Gay, by the way.
No?
I don't think so. Who's the name on here? Gibran.
You sure?
I mean, that's what it says right there.
Nah, that's Raymond. Probably the colorist.
Where's his signature?
Where's the credit scene?
Oh, okay.
Where's the page with the credits?
All right, here we go. Too
What
small.
the fuck?
All right, let me get to my big screen here. Well, yeah, cover A by Raymond Gay and Gibran. Well, what the hell? He didn't sign his own cover? That's stupid. Let me go back up here. I don't see a signature on here at all. That is a cardinal sin for an artist not to sign their piece.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an ego shot right there. You got to sign your name. You want people to know that it's you that drew that. Right now, it just looks like Gibran did the entire thing. Okay. Well, good. That's a badass cover. When I first saw this, I was like, all right, we're good. Raymond Gay's taking over. That's sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sick shit right there. All right, I'm going to catch you guys up. Previously, having survived his first battle against the Angelus and a tense standoff between her and the why can't I pronounce that? Enigmatic Sonntag. Jackie's feeling more confident in his role as a darkness wielder, but even as he rallies against the supernatural foes, hostilities between the Franchetti crime family and the Russians boil over into an all-out war, leaving Jackie's uncle critically wounded, with blood filling the streets and angels on the horizon. There's only one thing on Jackie's mind. So we open up in the suburbs.
Don't read all of that, please. That's a lot.
That is so much. All right. First thoughts about the book. I'll just come out. We'll do spoilers. I was not as big of a fan of this issue as it was the first issue. And a lot of it had to do with Ed Benes is just an awesome artist, and he knocked it out of that park in Darkness #1. It gave me those old Top Cow vibes, the old Silvestri vibes, and everything about it was really, really great. Then we heard Raymond Gay was taking over the art starting with issue 2. I don't know how many issues he's doing, but here he is. And I was hesitant at first until Sean was like, no, he's a badass artist. And I looked him up. I was like, okay, you're right. He's great art. And so then I start reading the book, and I don't mind it. Right off the bat, there's a big change in style, in feel of the book. You know, like the Darkness issue 1 with Ed Benes felt like a Darkness Top Cow book. Yeah. This feels like more of a modern book, which is fine. But yeah, a lot of dialogue. And a lot of it, I think, is just, character building, right? I mean, we're getting a shot here of Jenny, and we're basically being introduced to her adoptive family, which I don't know if we're supposed to know they're adoptive yet. Maybe I'm not sure, but it's just a lot of playing into the everyday scene, Kids don't watch shit anymore, especially if it's PG. Evening all. What's going on?
Bill.
Fuck, I'm blanking. See, this is why I hate the fact that the ats are not people's names anymore. Because that really helps me out. What's going on, brother? I know who you are. You know who I am. So we'll just go with that.
See, all right, look, the art's good. He's very talented, but this looks like he's using Poser.
Yes. Okay, we'll jump into the art talk. Yeah.
Like,
if you look at this house, look at the car. I mean, this looks like a 3D model. No offense, but I feel like a lot of artists now are, instead of trying to hand draw from reference, they're just putting in a 3D model and then rendering it out. Same thing with this house. And I could be wrong in that, but definitely the car is a 3D model.
Eyeball it.
Yeah, eyeball it. It was awesome about comic book art in the day and still today is the fact that I like seeing the little errors that artists have when they're trying to draw something hyper realistic like this, but I like it. It looks good. There's energy to it. You can tell it was hand drawn. Love was put into it, you know. This stuff, I mean, the art is good. The art is good. I'd love to see the black and whites of this. He's a digital artist, right? He's got to be. This is digital.
This has got to be digital.
Yeah, this is all digital. It's got that digital look to it. But yeah, I mean, the poses are fine. They're just, Sean and I were talking before we went live, and there's the thing about the modern comic books. What made the 90s so good, and we talk about it all the time here, is the bigness, the bombasticness, the energy that was in the line art that the artist brought to the books, even to scenes like this and how they drew the characters. I mean, think of the Darkness, the original run by Mark Silvestri. Think of how Jackie looked in that all the time, how Jenny looked. Scenes like this were still very fun and dynamic. I found myself just kind of reading through this real quick, not really paying a lot of attention to the line art itself, just trying to get the story so I can move on. And it's well drawn, but there's nothing particularly interesting in here. You get a lot of these. It's the exact same face.
These deadpan faces.
Yeah, I mean, even this isn't much different. And so, I mean, the old man's got some expression, although that kind of looks very similar to that too.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when I read it.
Now that I'm noticing that, I think he just copy and pasted some faces.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe the teeth are slightly different, but it's like the same kind of model and then just maybe rendered it. Anyway, long story short, Jackie comes and sees Jenny after everything that went down in issue 1. The last time Jenny saw Jackie was when he was in the bar, and to her, the strange lady and man came up to talk to him, and that was kind of it. He's not welcome at this house, though. This dude used to be a cop. This is Jenny's stepdad. If you remember, Jenny was in the orphanage with Jackie, and Jackie was adopted by the Frizzettis early on. I think Jenny ended up being there for a few more years before she was actually adopted, and she was picked up by a very nice, loving family. But this guy was a cop for so many years, and he knew the Frizzettis. Why can't I say that name?
Frizzettis.
Thank you. And so he's not very excited to see Jackie, knowing who he's associated with at the door. And Jenny's like, "Look, I'm a woman. I'm going to go talk to this dude anyway. We're going to go for a walk." And hence starts a lot of the book. Now, if you're looking for a lot of action in this book, it's got some. But we notice there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking? Well, yeah, definitely talking. There's a word for it though.
Desperation.
Yeah, that in this story. And you got to really get into the reading, which is fine. I do like the story, so oddly enough, it didn't bother me too much. 3D models are a good way to get over some difficulties of drawing some things. It is. I just don't like when people trace it. Right? Make the 3D model, but then reference it as you draw it. Just like looking up any reference. I look at references all the time when I'm drawing stuff. You know, I want to see wicked looking trees. I try to go get inspiration on Google. You know, if I want to, I remember back in the day, I was trying to draw a picture of somebody drinking water out of just a water jug. I had to look it up because I needed like what it looked like. And I looked it up, used it as references, but I didn't trace it. And that's what I'm saying about the 3D stuff. Just use anything you can for references, but just don't trace it. That's all I'm saying.
But you know, the best thing about the reference is it is what it is. It's there. Like I got buildings in type 1 that like blatantly drawn off of Google.
Yeah.
You just eyeball it, you know, and granted it is digital, so you can do straight lines, but whatever.
It's only when you're too reliant on them that your art could suffer as a result. Now I get you. Sammy. See, I know to remember his name. Sammy. Our guy.
Oh, that wasn't a shtick?
No, I couldn't remember his name.
Oh. All right.
No, I'm being legit. Like I rely on the chat. I'm relying on the ats, you know, to be like, oh, this is, you know, who it is. And some people have been in the chat for long enough that I automatically know just based on their avatar or whatever. But I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember Sammy's name. So I apologize. Chastise me for it in the chat. Lego Rob says sitting in the cafeteria trading comics back in the day was awesome. Yeah. Although growing up, I was only the only one I knew that read comics. It took like damn years until I knew somebody really that read comics. So it was really just I was in my own comic club. as a kid. I
This
was
is
I was
lonely.
I was the president though. I was very popular, you
Nice.
know. So I did well. I cleaned up.
Mhm.
So before they go on this walk, they go past the old orphanage that they were in, and it's obviously been ruined. We find out why. Apparently, there was a fire a long time ago that pretty much killed all of the kids very morbidly, except for Jenny and a couple other kids. And she goes by here every once in a while to drop flowers on the graves and to remember everything that happened there. And so we get the first shot that there was scarring or some kind of burning here that Jenny had to go through. And I guess here's the thing I don't understand, Sean. When I was reading this, or when you were reading it, didn't you get the sense that when she was burned, like it was like really bad?
Yeah.
Like bad?
Yeah.
You know, because she's like, she was in bed, you're in a hospital bed for forever, and then she was adopted, and her adopted parents loved her even though she was burned and helped her heal and all that stuff. And all she's got is this wicked looking scar that she can cover up with her hair. Face is completely fine. Who knows what the rest of her body looks like, but you know,
She has no areolas.
Oh, that would
Her
suck.
fucking nipple burnt off.
Oh, that'd be that.
Her belly button melted into one, so she just has like a flatty.
Oh man, wow, that's crazy. Poor her. Okay, so we go into. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, okay, yeah, they're just talking about the school and the kids that died. She asked if Jackie remembers that, and he's pretty much was like, "I'm not the really sentimental type. I need to get out of here." And then he sees this kind of vision, and he hears for the first time since the first time he transformed in the last issue, the voice of the darkness or the darkling saying, "Beware the light, Jackie, it will destroy you." And then he sees a vision of all these kids and all this like dark, nasty shit surrounding him. I thought this was kind of cool. You know what it is? I don't think the colors work with Raymond Gay. I don't know why. There's just something about this.
This
that's
is
not doing
this
it for
is
me.
Top Cow colors. Like
And
if that
normally
makes
I
sense,
like it.
like that mold.
Normally I like it, but just there's something about it's almost like it's too rendered. You know, it's almost like the colors are too rendered on the faces. Like I'd like
I
to
think
see
the coloring is what helps it.
Really, you think this would see? I'm thinking it'd look better in black and white.
Well,
I feel like the shadow, the lighting on these faces sometimes they make them too pronounced. Cheekbones way sunk back into the shadows here. Maybe lighten up on that just a little bit. A lot, I don't know, maybe too many hot spots here. And that's just me personally. I don't know. Anyway, he's staring off. Jenny's like, "Are you okay? You're sweating." He's like, "I'm fine. For a second, I thought I saw something. Can we go? Sorry, I just need to be away from here." And she says, "Sure, no problem." They keep on walking. This is kind of where I thought the conversation here is interesting because she's just kind of going off about her life and how she basically had this great upbringing, great life after she was adopted. And she's just talking as Jackie's just like, "Yeah, I was adopted into a crime family. Seen lots of murder, lots of things nobody should ever see." She's kind of dunking on him a little bit. Good way of saying you're a dork. Wait, what? The
you're
comics?
One-Man Comics Club.
Oh, the One Man Comics Club. Clubs, yeah, let's go, Ryan. Let's do this. I was popular in my comics club. And that's quick. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, everybody, until I met Sean. Colors are too mute or pale. Yeah. I don't mind a little bit of muteness when it comes to like darker books like this, but maybe there's just something that's too plastic. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Like I said, it's over rendered. Pull back a little bit on the glossiness, the shininess of the skin. Yeah, too plastic's a good way to describe it. Some of it's off, some of it's on. Let's see. Yeah, so she goes, even with all the doctor visits and medical bills, they never complained. All they wanted was for this burned, broken little girl to feel loved. And he says, must be nice. Not everyone's so lucky. And she's, yeah, I guess my family's a little different than yours. I'm like, yeah, you know, he's what he does for a living and who he got adopted by. He said, I wasn't talking about me. He said, I'm sorry. That was a mean thing for me to say, bitch. Come on. It's supposed to be his friend. Then we get Sonnentine talking to his officers here. They're basically tracking Jackie and doing what I'm assuming watching over him so the Angelus doesn't kill him, right?
All right, I know who this reminds me of now. Do you remember that one Spawn artist that you don't like?
Jason Alexander?
The other one?
Simone?
The Polak?
Give me a name. Offhand, I can't think.
Simone something. He did like the 200s and up.
I'd have to see it again. I just know that I wasn't a big fan of Alexander's work because it was like that really dark, weird horror. It just didn't look like the comic.
Yeah, well, the other guy, he did like photo referencing. So that's why I just remember that.
Yeah, that's a good take. This is probably
because, like, look, Raymond Gay is fucking fire.
He is. He's a really good artist. That's why I wasn't worried when we first talked about it. I was like, okay, you know, the art's still going to be good going forward. I think we're fine. But I was surprised at some of the stuff we got in this book, and not that it's technically bad or anything. There's just something lackluster.
Done. It just it looks like they're using Poser.
Yeah. Like the cities look good, the details are there, you know, all this stuff is fine. Like
statted in photos.
Yeah. I mean, again, you could have referenced all of these, even the way that Jackie's standing here, the way he's walking. You could probably Google man in suit walking and find that exact pose. You know, and you could technically just trace right over it and then render the shit out of it if that's really what you wanted to do. Michael Pritchard said the second coming of Gerber faced Chirac right there.
Ooh,
hey, I like that though. That. Yeah, I don't know about that. I like that era. Marco Kolak? Is that what you're talking about?
Nah, it's like Simone, something.
Yeah, Skip says, I don't care for the art. Jackie's making a pouty, frowny face every panel like he's emo. Yeah, he definitely is. They lean into that a lot in this book. You know, granted, whatever the nature of the conversation, he's dealing with the fact now that he has to, you know, I mean, what? It was just like less than 24 hours ago that his entire world, besides being a mafia hitman, just completely got thrown upside down, and now he's some kind of ancient weapon and, you know, angels and whatever after him. So
plus he can't nut in the girl anymore. Like that's heavy.
That's true. That would make me emo.
Heavy.
Yeah, that would make me very emo. That's a great point.
I would be like, come on, yeah.
I always forget that fact.
Yeah, like,
and for the fact that Jackie, you know, he did good. You know, he cleaned up. He cleaned up, and now you're going from that to nothing. So yeah, I might be a little pouty too in that situation. It's just that things have been turned completely upside down. It's nuts. A few days ago, I was fucking killing it. I had it all figured out: money, cars, women, everything. She said, wow, sounds like you and the Dalai Lama have the same life coach. You guys should hang out. Sarcastic much? I said, I'm serious, Jenny. I was happy. She says, really? Because I saw you happy once back when you were kids pretending to be superheroes. Don't those memories mean anything to you? Foreshadowing, even though he's not a superhero, but foreshadowing he's going to be super something. So like I said, I don't have anything, but that's not. And then all of a sudden he sees this. Now this is where the book gets good. I like this. I like seeing through his eyes and seeing the darkness aspect. This is this a giant eye? Like a pupil of an eye?
Maybe.
You know, like the darkness looking down at him, or seeing, you know, like I loved it. Once we got to this part, I'm like, all right, things are starting to pick up, and the voice comes in again, says, get out of the light, Jackie. And he starts seeing this and just freaking out. I mean, this is pretty sick. This kind of reminds me of Daredevil Inferno.
Oh, okay.
You know, remember that, where just everything was all the demons or whatever they were taking over. And in the city, it was just like ravaged by like these crazy things, these nightmarish stuff. And that's what it looks like to me. And just, I liked it. It was good. And And so he's freaking out. Jenny's like, "Are you all right?" Then he sees Jenny, and Jenny's just got like this black shit all dripping out of every orifice. Orifices? Is that a word?
Yeah.
And he says, blank the blank.
What does
Fuck
that
the
even
fuck?
mean?
Yeah, is that like fuck the fuck? Shit the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, it's like blank what the fuck. What would that first swear word be?
Cunt.
Cunt, what the fuck? I don't know if he talked to Jenny like that. Have I been calling her Jackie? No, I was calling her Jenny.
No, why would he call himself?
Okay,
What?
yeah. Okay.
That doesn't make sense. He's like, Jackie, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
but why would they bleep out? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He definitely said cunt.
Shit, what the fuck? Oh, that
doesn't make sense. No,
you don't think that would work?
It's cunt. What the fuck? or, but one of my most favorite. Your wife says this a lot. Twat waffle.
That's true. I can't remember where she got that from. It's somewhere though. Skip said Top Cow Talent Hunt gives a script for this issue. Nice. I'm drawing it right now, page 10 through 18. If anyone wants to try it out. Yeah, there is the Top Cow Talent Hunt is going on again this year. I think it's been down for a couple years or at least a year. I remember I entered that years ago. But I thought about it. I was like, oh, the darkness, that'd be kind of cool, you know. I just don't know if I have time to actually do it. But if anybody's interested in it, go on to the Top Cow website. You can find the contest details there. You can download the script and do everything you need to do for submission. So good luck, Skip. I'm rooting for you, man.
Same
That'd be
here.
awesome. Money shots for life. Let's go. Looks like the Bronx in the 80s. Well, yeah, could be.
My cousin Louis lived.
So he's freaking out, and she's basically, again, faces. I don't know, man.
Oh, that looks like Jared Leto.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
He used Jared Leto as a reference. Craziness.
That makes sense.
She said, "It's okay, Jackie. Look at me. Everything's gonna be okay." And he's like, "Sorry about that. Brain's been a little bit scrambled lately. Listen, we got to get going soon." And she's like, "What's the rush?" He's like, "I just remembered I have an appointment and I'm late for it. Jackie, what's going on? You've been acting really weird since those two people at the bar or showed up at the bar. What is that all about?" And he's like, "I don't know. Maybe things right now are really fucked." And then you get these guys, which at first I thought were like there to attack Jackie, you know. With these guys, it's really interesting what they say, and this comes into play later. And this is where I know you were a little disappointed with this issue, Sean, and we're talking about the things that we kind of don't like about it.
It wasn't a little. It's kind of a lot.
Okay, I know you were a lot disappointed with this issue, and we're talking a little bit about now with the arts and stuff. Shout out to us. But
Hashtag
this
us.
is where I thought the issue was really picking up and went into some. I love the storytelling coming out of this. I don't know. Let's get into it. But anyway, these guys say, "All right, listen up. The boss wants us ready. We have to assume that the hostiles are imminent. Check your weapons and ammo. I want jacket hollow points, dark rounds only, and set the UV on your glasses. We can't hit what we can't see." Then we pull out of that, and they just get vapor. Boom. What does that say? Rahum. And the van just absolutely is destroyed here. And Jenny's kind of like, "What the hell is going on?" He's like, "Look, I told you we got to go, but I'm still going to be emo stone face here." Kind of been like, again, a little bit of acting. Like, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We have to go now.
Would the winner be AI like the Spawn draw? I hope not, Rick.
Probably.
No, you know, I want to chalk that up to just a mistake by McFarlane. Maybe not paying attention enough, or maybe not even knowing what the hell it was because he's off in his own world doing stuff. So I'm gonna chalk that up as a mistake. Now there's no excuse. And I actually even think it's in the rules if you read the fine, because I went and read it, the submission and all that stuff, because I was contemplating doing it. And I'm pretty sure it said right in big bold, no AI. So I don't think we have to worry about that. This dude says, "God damn it, alert all the units. We're under attack." And then boom, this guy gets jacked up. He's like, fuck. It's got me. Oh no. And again, Jackie and Jenny are just same expressions. Just like, That's two vans here that have just been destroyed. The guys ripped out of there, just flying in the air. And this is why I think it's pretty cool here. So right now we're like, what the hell is going on? Did you know they were going this direction, Sean? Is this anything like the first series? Because again, I didn't read it. I just looked at the art. Don't give spoilers away, but did you know where they're going when you saw this scene before it materialized?
No, I think it's no. You don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, this is what got me. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? He's like, help me. And he's like, fuck, they're all over the place. Keep firing. And all you see are these guys shooting into the crowd. And you're like, what the hell is going on? You know, what are they seeing? What are they shooting at? Because right now, all you're doing is just killing a bunch of innocent people. And then Jenny's like, Jackie, that man, he's flying. And now we get to see what's going on because Jackie sees everything. He's like, no, he's not.
No. You got to read it like emo.
Oh, go ahead.
No, he's not.
How did that go again?
No, he's not.
All right. I like that. Good
That's
stuff.
how I'm reading this whole issue. Like
just like that.
you read Jenny as Kayla.
I can't do Kayla's voice.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. Mine sounds like a retarded something or other. Why? I can't do it.
Wow.
I'm trying to do your impersonation of her, and I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't do that.
Right.
Anyway, this dude's like, no, and he gets ripped in half, guts going all over the place, blood flying all over. She's like, oh my god, he just ripped in half. How? And he's like, you don't see that? So Jackie's seen this. Now we get to pull back and see what's going on. It's the freaking Angelus and the rest of her angels. The humans can't see them, which is why these guys are talking about using the UV glasses or whatever they're using, because that they show up on that. And so you see these things absolutely invisible just going to town on these characters. And this was dope, Sean. Of all their complaints, man, this was cool, right?
Yeah.
The only problem I have are the titties. You know,
Bigger.
I know she's looking down. We're looking up. So technically we would be under boob is what we'd be seeing. But I feel like they're slightly off in perspective. Maybe they should be a little bit bigger comparative to the body. That's my only complaint. Something looks off there. But otherwise,
bigger tits and everything.
Yeah. These small tits on these characters, modern day women, is just not doing it. Not doing it for the male gaze.
Here's my nerdisms. I'm still not down with this visual aesthetic of her.
Oh yeah, me either. Although this is a little bit more attractive face than we got previous, because at least you pulled the horns up a little bit more on the forehead.
Go figure.
What?
We were talking about how everything's so stale and lackluster.
Yeah.
As far as like their facial expressions, but he gets the demon broad.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Cut and paste, scale up. Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth. Hail King Crow.
How are you? Hail
Good to see you. No, I actually like this. Like, there's some flaws in it that I see, but I like someone taking a chance and going all out and doing something, you know, big scale like this, double page spread, lots of details. So this, I was good. I'm like, all right, things are picking up. Jackie's seeing this shit now. I mean, all the people are seeing. I love this scene where people are just getting ripped. You know, these are the
Agent Smiths.
Agents,
What's up,
Agent
Paulus
Smiths.
Arts?
What's going on, Paulus? Paulus, let me know when you get that mug. Paulus won the raffle. He was on the leaderboard, and for being part of the leaderboard, he got sent a Reaper Destroyer coffee mug.
Nice.
So I'm waiting for that to get to him, and I'm waiting for the t-shirt to get to Christopher Bouchard. So guys, let me know when you got those and what you think of them. If you can, leave a review on the website as well. All right, so the Agent Smiths and all them are getting just ripped apart. This woman is just like, oh no. And this woman is just like, I think I farted. That's a fart face. You know, she's like running away. And in the moment of being in fear and all this stuff, she just let one go by accident. And she's more worried about like, all right, did anybody hear that? Is it going to smell? Than all the stuff that's going on around her. That's what I'm seeing with this face.
She looks like Dewey's sister from Scream.
Rose McGowan?
That's not his sister.
Dewey's sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose McGowan. You talking about the characters? Yeah, the character of Dewey. His sister in Scream was Rose McGowan. Blonde hair, big tits.
Was it?
Yeah. That was like one of her first roles that I saw her in. Then she might have.
No, then who is? There was another chick.
Oh, you're talking about Randy's sister in Scream 5.
Possibly.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That actress. Yeah, she does look like that. A little dopey.
Mm-hmm.
A little dopey. Jenny's like, what are you shooting? What are they shooting at? He's like, Angel.
Angels.
Yes. What are you talking about? And where did you get that gun? Why would she ask him that?
Right.
She knows his profession.
Yeah. He's in Jersey.
I was just saying, you think Jackie doesn't have a gun on him at all times?
Yeah.
Somewhere, for whatever. Pert what? What do we say here? Pert. King Crow says, doing great, working on my comics today. It's a great day. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Do your thing. Work on those books, everybody. Get that art done. Get it out. Reaper Destroyer 2 is coming along very nice. I am working on page 6 as we speak, which is looking awesome. Sean knows what I'm talking about. I'm very happy. I think when you guys see that page, it's going to blow your tits away. Sean is going ahead and he's starting to work on Reaper, jeez. Type 1-2, which is looking fantastic. By the way, Type 1-1 is looking amazing. I'm getting to see some behind the scenes looks of that. Tell us a little bit real quick.
I got big news. Big news. So Dan finished the pages, so they're done, but he's going over them to do some edits, some retweaks. So this week I'm sending it to I'm having Joe's wife read the book to give me
a little
grammar checks, just to make sure everything is all good to go there. And hopefully within the next few weeks, Dan will be done with on his end, because he's got some deadlines to get done with. But it's fucking crazy to see page 1 to 48 of the book completed with all the covers and all the cool shit. Like, I'm just like, wow, I made a pretty awesome comic book. And he told me that. So that's a big compliment. And,
and I got to look at some pages I hadn't seen yet. And I was like, oh, man, that's cool. I haven't seen those. Badass. So I'm looking forward to seeing it scripted so I can read it all.
Yeah.
Reaper Destroyer Second Chance campaign. Hopefully the books will be here soon, and then we'll start fulfillment and get those out. And then we can start talking about Reaper Destroyer issue 2 and the preview book that I'm thinking about doing as well. King Crow said, not my tits. I needed those.
Same.
Fill those titties with nickels, everyone. All right. Let's go. So Jackie says,
found it. Come on. We gotta get away from here. I should have been an emo band.
Okay.
Click down here.
So here's the ineptness of the Angelus. Yeah, I didn't like this perspective. This was a little too much. Like,
that arm is jarring.
The arm is like would be coming from the angle of the face.
I can't even raise my arms like that.
Yeah, the arm is like coming way out here like this. Like that wouldn't. The arm needs to be down here somewhere. But then you would be blocking all this art. So just take the arm out. I mean, the arm doesn't even need to be there. If you want to do a headshot to show that we're looking down from her perspective, just do the headshot and the rest of the angels here.
Though.
Yeah,
that's pretty. Even though she looks like a Cenobite.
Yeah, again, the design. I mean, you guys go look up the original design of the Angelus. It's so much better.
So much better.
I mean, she was a lot.
Check out
lot more sexy.
Half. There's a Billy Tan page of the Angelus that's just fucking better than anything I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
Of all the things I've ever seen,
Billy Tan, he was highly underrated, man. Highly underrated. That half issue that he did was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the other stuff he did at Top Cow was great too. I think I met him because I got one of his signed prints at one of the conventions at Wizard World.
I got his
Chicago.
sketchbooks. I met him in 09.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would have been like either 06 or 07, maybe 05. But those are the 3 years I went there back to back to back. But I've got one. So I met him at one point. I just can't remember it so well. So here's the ineptitude of this. They know that they're here to kill Jackie before he can become the darkness again, right? They're attacking him in broad daylight. And they're ripping all these people apart. And they're like, don't let him get underground as he is 2 feet from going underground. Like you miserably failed here. Like that's like a loss of leadership there, failure. The exact thing you didn't want him to happen. He's easily is not even like close. He's just like, whoop, and now he's down in the darkness. Like I was just like, all right, come on, guys. You could have done a little bit better. She said, Jackie, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, I'll explain later. I can't do this anymore. Good for Blink-182.
So they get down there, they get a little bit of rest, and all of a sudden people start screaming, and again, bodies are exploding, ripping apart because the angels are coming down into the dark. And she's like, Jackie, those people, it's the goddamn angels. They keep trying to kill me for the past couple days. What angels? I don't see anything. And he's like, I do. Now we can run
That
up.
guy's one face looks like when you forget to pull down your pants while you're taking a shit and shit. You're like, oh, my undies are still on.
No, dude, this is the face you make when you fart when your girl is going down on you. And it's just like and you're just like, oh man, my world just ended because you're waiting for her to pop her head back up and just like give you that stink eye, but like, what the fuck did you do?
No, that's
and this is the look that she would have right here, right after
Yeah.
you did it, because she's like, what did you do to me? And then your best friend that was watching you jerking off in the corner, he's just like, dude, like, I can't finish. What the hell did you do? It's just a bad situation all around.
Yeah.
I agree. Billy Tan had some good stuff. Frank Diamarta coloring his was top notch. Yeah, good stuff, man. They attacked everyone but him. That's the thing, man. A little bad at their job. The
angels?
Yeah, a little bad at their job. Their number one target. They're like, let's just massacre all these other humans, and we're gonna let the main guy get exactly to where we didn't want him to be, so that he can kick our ass.
How's God not pissed?
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Turner Darkness 7, I think, cover?
7.
Let me look it up because I want to say yes, but
I know he did a variant for 11 where it was Jackie and all those chicks. But if he did a 7, cool.
maybe that's the one you're talking about, right?
Maybe.
Let's see.
I don't know. Let's find out.
The Darkness 7.
I can't lift heavy things up.
That's not it. Yeah, that's the turn. That's the one with the chicks.
I am awesome.
Yeah. No, anything Turner did was great. Let me bring this down for a second and bring this up so you guys can see what we're talking about here. Turner was the GOAT, man. Yeah. We had this conversation the other day. A little bit of a segue here, a little bit of a rabbit hole for a second. Yeah, that one it's hard to see because the only issue the copy I have is actual shot of it. But yeah, it's just this badass Jackie with all the chicks around him. Yeah, awesome stuff. We had this conversation the other day, and real quick, we'll get back to the darkness here in 2 seconds. I really think that if Turner hadn't passed away tragically, that he would have single-handedly saved the comic book industry. And I say that because his star was on the rise. You might have thought that it was at peak when he passed away. No. He hadn't even taken that next step. And that next step was Marvel Comics, right?
Yeah.
He already came out and dominated with the Witchblade. He was one of the hottest artists on the scene for years. Had so many people aping his style, copying his stuff, so many people influenced by him. And then he goes over and does a badass run with DC, with Batman and Superman run over there with Supergirl. And then, he's doing his own thing, right? Fathom's coming out. You got Aspen stuff with Soulfire and whatnot, Echo, all these books coming out. But then he's announced that he's doing these Marvel projects. And then you start seeing the Marvel covers coming, the Civil War covers coming out. He's doing Fantastic Four, Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wolverine shot there, all of the A-list characters, if that's what you want to say it. And we were gearing up for a decade of dominance by Michael Turner. A decade of dominance, because he would have had a fantastic run on Wolverine or whatever it was that he was going to do there at Marvel. I think it was Wolverine or some run like that. He would have killed it on that. He would have set records. He would have sold the shit out of stuff. industry would have been booming because his star was so bright. People would have come to see and read the stuff that he was putting on paper, and then he would have gone out and done more of his own stuff. Probably would have gone back, done another DC run, and gone back, done another Marvel run. I'm talking about 10 years of dominance. He died in 2008, right? Think about that. For the next 10 years, 2018, this dude would have been dominating the scene, single-handedly saving the comic book industry during that time. Tell me I'm wrong out there. Change my mind, everybody. Change my mind. Sean?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you.
But this is a cool comment. I think if Turner kept going, we would have seen J. Scott Campbell doing interiors for Amazing Spider-Man. He was supposed to do a project with Loeb, and it was essentially Spider-Man Hush.
Oh, yeah.
And like I was,
it would have been good.
It would have been great.
J. Scott Campbell on interiors would have been good on Spider-Man. That would have been. Think about that too. You would have had J. Scott Campbell doing interiors on Spider-Man. You would have had Michael Turner doing Wolverine or the X-Men or some kind of X project, probably most likely. And then who knows what Turner might have done after that? Maybe Spider-Man or maybe whatever. Single-handedly saving the comic book industry, guys.
Yeah.
And then just say that everything still happened at DC that happened during that time. New 52 came out. Greg Capullo did his big run there with Court of Owls. Jim Lee was doing stuff over there. That would have been the spark that everybody needed, the competition that people needed, because Turner would have just been turning up the dial to 11 every single time he put something on page.
Yeah.
And DC would have tried to match that. And all the other guys, competition breeds the best in all these artists. All of them have egos and want to beat people. He would have led that charge. We would have had a healthy comic book industry. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe the woke people still would have come in and ruined everything. That might have been inevitable. But for that period of time, a 10-year run, a decade run from 2008, from when he passed, to 2018, I think would have been booming for comics. Booming. So that's my little rant on that. It says, bro, you're probably right. Thank you.
Of course.
And he just kept getting better. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he was not slowing down. He was not going back. He was just getting better and better, trying different newer styles, but still mixing everything that he did that was great. That fantasy stuff that he was doing at Aspen. Beautiful. So that's my little not rant, but my thought there on Michael Turner's supremacy. All right, back to the darkness.
Let's get back to this chore of a book.
That dude farted while he was getting head by his girlfriend. She's not happy. His best friend that was jacking off in the corner is not happy about it either. Back to Jackie and Jenny says, demons of the dark, I summon thee. Appear, my minions of evil. Or it'd be, demons of the dark, I summon thee. Appear, my evil. No, I'm okay. By the power of Grayskull. Fuck. Come on, dumbass. Think. That was actually pretty funny.
Ha.
That was good. Those good one-liners in there. Wait, beware the light. Find the dark place. Son of a bitch, of course. The lights. Jackie figures it out, shoots the lights. He's, come on. Blam, blam, blam. Here's the only thing I have a problem with this, Sean. I would have had this been a splash page or at least a 3/4 anchor panel. It's the first time you see Jackie in the suit in this issue. I think it calls for a little bit more.
It's got to be more
panache, a little bit more, impressive here. Like, this is cool. I know it's a double page spread here and you're fitting a lot in here, but you're putting the onus on this, which is fine. But I would have had this be like a 3/4 shot, and then you could have still had a slightly smaller panel of these guys doing this, and then you could have had like smaller panels of all this stuff going on, right? That's my complaint on that. I'm like, give me a nice, Brett Booth style layout of the darkness unleashing his minions of the dark.
Yep.
Skip Edwards says, I think we would have left that same time. Oh, I think he would have left the same time as Joe Mad, Travis Charest, and Stephen Platt. He was in that class at the same time. Well,
yeah, but he was still doing work at that time.
Are we still talking about Turner here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think he would have
was
left.
Sick. Like he did have like that. Took that 2 years off for being sick.
Yeah, but if he never had cancer, I don't think he would have left during that, because he was the sought after, right? Joe Madwood came up through Marvel and left for the independent opportunities that the stardom at that time was given to artists. You know, Travis Charade, same thing, jumped to Wildstorm probably for a bigger paycheck, better opportunities over there at Wildstorm. Stephen Platt, same thing, bigger paycheck over Extreme Studios. But Turner came up through Top Cow.
Yeah.
So he experienced all that, and he had a fantastic run of that for 10 years or whatever it was from the time he came out to the time he started doing his own thing, you know, less than 10 years or so. So him going to Marvel, he was a sought after guy. You know, he was the guy that Marvel wanted, the DC wanted, because he made the name for himself already. So I think at that point he was holding on all the cards. I don't know, man. What have they done? I'm pissed the little bastard stole my line. Yeah, that's right. 3/4 anchor like the old Benitez days. Damn, use what has you done to the industry. I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. Benitez every day, all day.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah, colors are lackluster, that's for sure. All right, so the little Darklings come out. They're like, let's fucking go. And they start attacking the Angels. It says, ow, bad news, boss. It's still too bright down here. And these piss bags keep coming. And he says, on it. And shatters another light. And Jenny's like, this is insane. My arm. Something's got my arm. Then we look back. He's like, Jenny. Or no. Sorry. It's like, Jenny. Jenny. Then we get an angel. He's like, I have the woman. And Jackie comes in and is like, not anymore. You don't. And just rips this dude's arm right off. This guy's like, it hurts. Difficult angle to draw this face. Not
That's
bad
tough.
at all. Very difficult to draw this and make it look
Shout out to him for
legitimately
doing
good.
that.
Yeah, I would not have attempted that. So I'm not going to complain about it much. Just difficult shot. And then he gets stabbed. What does that say? Shucked. He's like, oh, not feeling good here. Things are not looking good for anybody. What does he say? He's like, oh yeah. So the Darkling here, I'm assuming this is like the leader of the Darklings.
Yeah,
so I got you
Paul?
back, boss.
I think his name's Paul.
Paul. He says, a little late. Better than never. Say that nasty. Yeah, it's a nasty looking cut. Not for nothing, but I hear the dark places make an excellent band-aids. Subway tunnels are pretty dark. Just saying. Says, I need to buy us some time. I can ask you to do that, right? Ask. Sounds like someone hasn't read the owner's manual. Get going. We got this. All right. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Jackie. You are in control, my friend. And she's still poor Jenny, right? Think from her point of view,
This bitch.
what she's just been thrown into. And she's seen all this shit. Now he's Forrest, Jackie. Yeah. Jenny, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I know what darkness is.
I'm an emo man, but I know what darkness is.
Hey, you. Why me? Darkness.
What's that? I can't think of it. Emo songs offhand. What's going on with my mic?
I don't. Dude, I listen to Jodeci.
The fuck is happening this? Jenny's freaking out. He kind of retracts his mask
Like,
a little
Shut
bit.
up.
Yeah. She's like, what the fuck are you? He's like, it's me, Jenny. It's Jackie. Look, I know you're scared, but we have to go. You got to trust me. I don't know. Yeah, I trust him. Why
Yeah, I
not?
guess.
Yeah, he looks trustworthy. He says, please. Says, Jackie, you're bleeding really bad. We need to get you to a doctor. And he's just like, I'm okay. Just keep going. The dark the darker it gets, the better I feel. He says, hey, can I borrow your phone for a second? This would be the perfect time to whack off to some porn. He's like, pretty turned on by all this. I gotta say, I would do that. Then we get together with Sonatine here. He calls Sonatine, says, Jackie, so good of you to call. How's your day going? He said, cut the bullshit. You know exactly how my day is going. Just answer me one question. Can you protect Jenny from that bitch?
Oh.
Yeah, right. Says, absolutely. I have a
He's
place where
jerking off.
he is. He's just like, you caught me at an awkward time here, Jackie.
Yeah, that's awesome. Imagine having that much money. Like, if I lived in Manhattan and I had to have you, I would be doing the same thing.
Fuck yeah.
I might have done it at a friend's place, but I would say, like, if it was my own place, I would definitely be like,
Oh hell, my own place. You're at a sky rise. You're looking out at the city. Your pants around your ankles, and you're just whacking
even
it,
second
whacking
story.
it, talking on the phone. King shit right there.
Yeah,
King shit.
I wouldn't even clean the window.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
You want everybody to see what happened,
Right?
This is your spot. You know, like you got
Yeah.
all these different. You know, like the windows always messed up right there.
You make a fucking Jackson Pollock painting.
Dennis Kelly's in the house. Says,
"What's up, Dennis?
Damn YouTube, what's up, guys?
How you
Yeah,
doing?"
YouTube. Not too happy with YouTube today. We went live, and for some reason, it didn't start live on YouTube. And I'm sitting here. I'm like, YouTube is showing no viewers. I'm going over there. I'm refreshing the page. It's still not live. So we had to stop this. We had to start a brand new stream. But notifications did go out for that, but apparently not for everybody. Good to see you, Dennis. That first panel, his face looked good. Let's go back up.
Yeah.
Wait, what first panel?
I don't know.
This panel?
That one.
Right there?
That one? That one's pretty good.
I mean, not all these faces are bad per se. They're just like I draw a lot of just stone faces, you know, but I try to put some personality within the stone, you know. I lost my lobe, but gained the dope arm. Gained this dope arm. So anyway, he's like, yeah, absolutely. I have places where the Angelus will never reach her. And then Jackie's like, I'm done fucking around here, Sonntag. We both know I can kick your ass now. So if you're lying to me, I will find you and I will cut your fucking balls off.
Oh, he looks like that one artist, Ricky. What the fuck?
Ricky Ricardo?
No. He's I don't fucking know. He's got all blacked out tattoos on his neck and arm. They kind of do like rap rock.
Nope, I'm not sure. Look him up. Send a picture when we're off. I'll see if I can. I probably don't know him, but I think you're right though. He does kind of look like Leto.
Yeah.
A little Leto-ish, you know, from his like 30 Seconds to Mars days. Long hair. Maybe that's what Raymond Gay used for reference. Interesting. Sonntag's like, yeah, it's a tad graphic, but yes, you have my word. I know where you are. My men will meet you at the next station. Welcome to your new life, Jackie. Dun, dun, dun. As they go walking off into the distance. And then we have a schlink. The head of the angel falls off. And the Angelus is just like, failure is never to be rewarded. General Crackus, you would do well to remember that. What does that sound like to you?
What does that say?
It says, failure is never to be rewarded, General Crackus. You would do well to remember that.
Vader.
Yeah. Straight Star Wars drop there. I like that, though. I like those little Easter eggs. Like anybody our age, you know we're going to get that reference. I do that sometimes with my script, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw this line in here just because it works. And, you know, it's a tip of the cap to the cool shit that came before us. So I don't know exactly where they're at. Some kind of divine building in town, in the city, I'm assuming.
Church.
Yeah, that could be too. There's some hot stone ladies there, though. I'd do them.
Ooh, I like hot stone.
Yeah. Of course, my queen. If I may, this one seems to be adapting to his newfound powers rather quickly. Walk with me. Okay.
Who's this broad?
Yeah, just say, here, take the sword. She's a minion.
Take this, white woman.
There's, again, pasted faces right there. I'm telling you, like, he took faces, he copied and pasted them, and then rendered over them and made them slightly different. This is the same face. This is just rendered a little differently. You see that?
Yeah.
He's done that a couple times in this book. Says the bodies of the slain have been recovered, and as protocol dictates, no trace of them remains. And she's like, good.
That's a pretty face, though.
On the Angelus?
Yeah.
Like I said, she's drawn a lot prettier than Ben's did, and I love Ben's stuff, but the original design, and this goes back to Silvestri. Silvestri's a goat. I say nothing bad about Silvestri, but I was not a big fan of the design with the horns coming right out of the forehead, not even to the point where like it's separated horn. It's just like skin going back into horn.
Yeah.
Where the original Angelus had hair covering up and the horns came out of the side.
She was just hot.
She was hot. Hot design character. Now, I do like that. Here we are in 2026. we have everybody pushing back on the scantily clad ladies. I do like the fact that they are still like, the tits could be bigger for me, but they're putting her in a very skimpy, still revealing costume. So kudos to them. This could have been, they could have done a modern take on the female character and have her completely clothed, all in armor. Be like, we're not showing that for the male gaze. Meanwhile, these guys are all half naked, but I like that. Appreciate these titties being out there in display. Good job, Top Cow. As the light leaves them, they would become visible to humans, and that is to be avoided at all costs. So these characters are invisible until they die, and then the humans can see them, and that's something they don't want. Says if you were to allow yourself to be seen by them, my queen, their boners would break under the weight of their fear. They would be helpless before the light and yours to rule. Hey, we got K.O. Joe in the house. Says greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Greetings from Michigan.
Hope you're doing well. Dennis says, I even went to your channel. I didn't have anything. Well, what the heck, YouTube? At first, I was like, did I get struck? Can I not live stream? But I didn't see any notification or anything. So they just messed up for some reason.
Who'd you at this week?
Well, I'm trying to be more. I've been pretty good as of late, not going after people, but I'm starting to fall back into old habits.
You should.
We'll see.
Embrace you.
Yeah, we'll see. It's 2020. It's a new year. I got the rest of the year to
new year, old ways, right?
Yeah. And she's like, you don't care for those humans much, do you, Caracas? And he's just like, they are a rot devouring all that is good and pure in this world. So no, I do not much care for them. And now she drops the truth bomb. She's like, and the fact that I was once one myself does not place me in that same category. What? You are the chosen one. There's a difference. She said, much like our true enemy, Jackie Estacado. Wait, Estacado? Thank you. Your warriors failed to end Estacado at the moment of his rebirth. No matter, we have been presented with an opportunity for an even greater victory. So what is she talking about? This new wielder of the dark does indeed feel different somehow, perhaps stronger, perhaps weaker. We shall see. I like this. Good face. These are good faces. I like these.
I like that.
Good eyes right there. Although, didn't the Angelus not have pupils originally?
They did not.
Yeah. So maybe that's why she keeps seeming so odd to me. Was she a human at one point in the original? I don't think so.
What was it where they had to? Was it a virgin they were sacrificing, and there's a rebirth?
I can't remember.
Was that his mother
that they sacrificed?
Oh no, I gotta relook to
it. YSA said, "You're still not live. We were all imagining this happening." That's true.
We are the Matrix.
Collective psychosis. What do they call it? Illusion, right? Is that what it is?
Yes. Right? When you see us, we will offer you a red pill and a blue pill. You take them both.
That's
free
true.
Drugs
at the same time. See what happens.
At the same time.
Play a game called Just a Tip, just for a second. See how it feels. Matthew says, yes, she had multiple hosts. Okay.
Yes, that's what I remember. Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. I'll be honest with you. Like, I did not read the original series. I just looked at the art because I was such a Silvestri fan. And at that time, when I was younger, I didn't really care much for spending time reading when I could just see all the beautiful art and then go start drawing. So I'm reading this story kind of for the first time in its rebooted, soft reboot version. So I'm trying to figure out what is kind of similar and what's kind of new. So I do appreciate that. And maybe that's why they're giving her the pupils so it stands out from the other angels. Whereas before, I mean, she basically just looked like the rest of them, just sexy as hell. And correct me if I'm wrong, I've not seen a female angel yet besides her. These are all male angels around her.
Yeah, it's only been her.
Yeah, and that's a big change from the original where she had a bunch of female angels around her, sexy as hell too. The one dude's wife first, then the daughter. What? What? Okay,
yeah. Uncle Frankie's wife.
Oh, the mob boss.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What was it?
Angelus. becoming an Angelus. Don't worry, we'll go over it another time.
Okay, yeah. No spoil. Some of this, I mean, I don't care about spoilers. That's fine. But some of this, I'm trying to take in the story as we go. So yeah, I'll figure that out. Matthew said Silvestri had an issue whenever they would have a cool Angelus character, Jackie would kill him. That's a good point. But you can always make cool, sexy Angelus characters. You know, like those never get old. I got back into comics when Dale Keown did his run on The Darkness. That and Hush were my monthly pull list. Hush was great. We were just talking about Dale Keown's run on The Darkness. Fantastic art, obviously. But we were so pissed off that who was the writer of that? Was that Paul Jenkins?
Yeah.
I was always pissed off that Paul Jenkins decided, let's not have Jackie be in his costume 98% of this run.
But and we even brought it up with Dale when we had him on for the back in September.
Oh yeah.
When you launched the Second Chance campaign, and it was adorable. I'm like, do you think they did that because of the video games and the movies, you know, to not dumb it down, but to sell it as the pitch? And he's like, oh yeah, maybe, you know, but he didn't even realize why they were
didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense to me when Sean brought that up, that maybe they were doing it for a pitch for a movie or a TV series at that point and trying to go. Same thing they did with the Witchblade TV series, where they took all of that supernatural, sexy element out of it and gave it a little bit more of a mystery, a little bit more grounded feel, even though there was the armor and all that still existed. Maybe they're trying to do it with The Darkness and sell it to Hollywood as like, hey, this is a supernatural mafia movie, you know, and like this is what it could look like, you know. So I didn't like it. Dale's the man, though. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Dale.
So
we're calling for you.
So yeah, one of these days, pick up the phone. This new Wield of the Darkness does indeed feel different somehow, perhaps stronger, perhaps weaker. We shall see. However, today I was denied my prize, so the time has come to send young Mr. Estacado a message and find out if this difference that I feel is what I think it is. Then we'll see what holds more value to him, his life or the life of his sweet and precious little Jenny Peterson. Oh man, she's going after Jenny now. Great. Did they just zoom in on this?
No, that's different.
You think it's different?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is rendered a little different. Like this is.
And it's tilted a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
A little cocked.
All right. It's just so damn close. Like so damn close. Like to me, I just feel like, again, maybe copy and paste and then still rendered it. So it's got a little bit different feel. But that's the Darkness issue 2. Next issue, again, it's a cool cover.
And this is the one with the Brett variant, right?
Is it this one or
That's
is
3.
it is 3? Okay, yeah. So Brett's supposed to have a variant here. I do like the process stuff that they put in the back of this book, just showing the layouts, the different ideas he had for the cover. And this is the one they ultimately went with. And there's the black and white to it. So
that's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Definitely digital, but awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the different effects and stuff that are used. Those are like brushes, digital brushes. I'm sure you could probably achieve that traditionally as well, but it's just you see it more with the digital artists. He didn't even sign this one either. Raymond, my friend, do yourself a favor. Sign your work. It's a cover, man. Put your name on there, big and bold. Here's the Virgin shot of that cover as well. Beautiful. And all you guys, the colors. I'm just saying, Raymond Gay, right here, big and bold. Put it on there. And there's just some Sean and I love these like behind the scenes artist stuff, you know, just seeing how they break this. I have no like, you want to talk about a breakdown, a very loose, like so here, if you guys can't tell, here's his head, this is his eyes, hair, shoulder, these are like darklings, arms coming down, body, leg comes out here, and he's like crouching like a Spider-Man crouch with all these little darknesses. But at first when I saw it, I was like, is this like a Rorschach? I gotta wait for I gotta figure out what we're looking at here.
Wait, that's your guy.
Who? Wait, no.
Will you stop?
It is.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it is. Wow. I don't like it. See, but he at least signs his work. Good on him. Here's a Witchblade annual cover coming out. Nice. Not bad. Did they have the booth cover here?
No, that was from 14.
Okay. Yep. No preview here.
I think 11. Between 10 and 14 is Boots cover.
Okay.
For,
all right.
Witchblade.
Well, that is the Darkness issue 2.
Oh.
The Darkness issue 2, I thought was decent. I had some problems here or there with some of the art. And honestly, now that I'm going through this again, I feel better about it now this time around than when we originally talked. But I'm going to give the floor to Sean, and we'll see what you think of this.
It was a chore. Like it. There was a lot to read. And I know our shtick is that we can't read. Can't. But like it was hard to get. It was just boring. Like, okay, the art I'm gonna give a 7.5. The story, I'll give a 4.
Wow.
The writing, I'll give like a 3.5 because it was just so many words. Yeah. Overall, it was fine. I'm not looking. I'm going to be honest with you. If this is the way they're going with this, I'm not looking to reading issue 3. And this was the most excited book I was about.
You can't dip out yet, man.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's just clearly I can't. Like, I'm just not excited. Like it's like, hey Joe, let's read Kingspawn 47.
Nah.
See?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
King Crow says, yeah, they talked the plot a lot, actually. Yeah, a lot of writing in here. I think they could have pulled back on it a little bit. Like I said before, character development and all that stuff, I get it. It was bogged down a little bit. So I agree with Sean on that. A big no. I agree. The art, to me, I had issues with it. I pointed out some of the stuff I didn't like. Still, all in all, I'm going to give the art around an 8. I mean, you got 7.5. It's close. It was 8. It was good. It was above average. A lot of detail.
Brandon Gay is fucking talented as hell. No
very fantastic artist.
I give Brett Booth an 8 sometimes.
Right. And sometimes
that's Brett motherfucking Booth. You know?
That's right.
So,
put the respect on the name. Let's go. So I'm overall, and I like the writing. A little wordy, but that scene where the angels attack and only he can see him for a second, and the people are just reacting to bodies being ripped apart and blown apart and stuff. That was pretty cool. I like that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So once it got to that point, it picked up, and I'm going to give the overall book. The first issue I gave a 10. I gave issue 1 a 10. I'm going to give this. It's going to be a step back, but not a major step back. I'm going to go with
9-8.
I'm going to go over. No. I'm going to go overall. I'm going to go with an 8.
All right.
For issue 2. That's still really, really good, but it didn't meet the expectations of issue 1. And that's, always disappointing when issue 2 comes out. It kind of falls a little flat, even though I can still enjoy it and see where we're going. Michael Pritchard says 6.8. Yeah, chat, if you want to jump in, let us know what your overall score for this issue is. Let us know if you are going to go out and buy it, if you were reading it now, what you think about it. Yeah, I'm going to go with an 8, though. I'm a little generous, right? Like, it's just, you have to really shit the bed for me to give like a 5 and below, because I can always find something that's generally pretty decent. Like, I'm easily entertained. And there was enough good art in there, and there's enough good storytelling sequences there that I'm pretty good. I feel solid with an 8. You're solid with an 8. Mm-hmm. So that is that one. Guys, we got to get out of here. We ran a little bit late because we started late because of the whole YouTube thing. So do us a favor, though. If you're watching this now live, if you're watching this later, obviously like the channel, like the video, share this out, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member of the channel. But also there's this thing called the hype button. You can go through. You might have to scroll on the bottom of the video a little bit, but there's going to be something that says hype. Do us a favor. Everybody hit that video because that's going to help with the algorithm. It's going to help get it out there more, maybe show up in other people's feeds as a recommendation. So do that. If you can, like, subscribe, hype the video for us. Help us grow this channel, grow this show as we keep on working here. King Crow says, I'm sad. I was hoping the writing would be better. Garth Ennis started the OG. Now, here's the thing. Mark Silvestri wrote The Deadly Duo. I'm sure with help from Matt Hawkins. I'm sure. Even if he didn't, though, that was well written, well dialogued in that book. And granted, he had a long time to work on it. But I was looking forward to this because Silvestri showed that he could write very well with that Deadly Duo, the Batman and Robin Deadly Duo. This has not been bad. In my opinion, I like it. I've enjoyed the actual writing of the book.
Too much.
But and we get, as writers, as new writers ourselves, we run into that as well. Too much sometimes. Just pull back on the dialogue a little bit. Kind of bogs it down, the pacing of the book. That's all I would say. But otherwise, I've quite enjoyed this so far. Maximus never asked Ronan, are you not entertained? That's true. That is a good point. The Deadly Duo, high bar, maybe. That could be. I mean, everyone's got a high bar. And then you got to clear it at some point. So maybe, I got to see more, though. I got to see where we're going. But generally, the first issue, I enjoyed the dialogue in that issue. There's some funny one-liners, some other stuff that happened there I thought was pretty good. This issue, just a slight step back. That's all. Okay, I already got that. All right, we got to get out of here, though. We're running late, guys. Thank you so much for watching this show. Like I said, please like, subscribe, hype the video, share this out to everybody. We will be back here next Thursday for Ott and Stuff, which is just going to be us chilling, talking about how awesome we are. So join us for that 10 p.m. Thursday for Ott and Stuff. And Ronan Joe is coming back in 2 weeks. I'm waiting till after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Get my Sundays freed up again. Football will be over. All the people will be back looking for some more entertainment. So I'm going to be bringing the Ronan Joe show back 2 weeks from now, Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, everybody, what am I looking for here? Oh, yeah. So if you hear this, you know that it's time for us to get gone and get out of here. So thank you, everyone, for watching this show, being a part of it. Be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.